Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you can hear me okay. Let's see if this is working all right. I know last time we had a problem with the audio. We were trying to fix that, and hopefully we don't get cut off either because the internet's been really bad over here lately, so we'll see. Hey Angela Brown, how's it going? Hey, okay, I guess the question
everybody,
is...
how's it going? I hope you can hear me okay. Let's see if this is working.
Okay, excuse me. Angela Nelson Goody, hello. Rafael Concepcion, hello. Roberto, hello. Tweez, what's up? Another TikTok is back again. Okay, Angela Brown is first. Hey there, Speak. Haven't chatted with you in a couple days. Still haven't gotten a response from my SBA, which hasn't received yet. Which I haven't received, right? A lot of people in that boat. My question is, I'm doing a side business as my hustle. How do I prove my business if I'm doing this along the side of a full-time job? It helps me pay the bills, but I only file taxes on my job and not my side hustle. Oh, it's a little worried about that. Yeah. I still have a portal, but I can't sign and documents I have heard from them. Yeah, sometimes if they just because they open a portal doesn't mean that you got the loan yet. But it's they don't answer the phone. Yeah, we're used to that. I've emailed the congressman as well, and still nothing. Well, the thing it's tricky with side hustles because you are supposed to have it on your on your 1040. I'm trying to think if you don't, usually if it's a side hustle and you're making a little bit more money, you should go ahead and file the Schedule C, but that's for later on. For now, if you devote like a substantial amount of time to it, the IRS can treat you as a self-employed, and that's probably where you probably want to find yourself. But I'm not sure how much time it takes up. If this, you're supposed to file a Schedule C, and I know depending on how long you've had that, Angeline Brown, depending on how long you've had that business, I don't know how far back you would be allowed to go or when you would be able to start. But if you were to tell them that it was part of your 2019 business, it might not go over too well because you were supposed to kind of have some kind of proof that you had filed those the money that you made. But you can still, as of right now, for 2020, file a Schedule C, and maybe get some more paperwork on what you've done with that hustle or that side business that you got going on. Because if there's no record of it at all, they can't just take your word for it that I had a side hustle and give you a loan on that or a grant saying that was a business. So you might want to have to refile a new tax form, preferably a self-employed or sole proprietor as a Schedule C, and get some numbers down there for them to look at. That's what you probably have to do. Because if they're just looking at an old 1040 without anything saying that you were doing a side hustle, they don't know what to go off of. It started in late December. Yeah, well, if you started in late December and rolled it over into 2019 or into 2020, you could probably try to file a something on that for 2020, because I know they're bringing other people in. They're starting the system to be earlier. People in January that start businesses in January can actually apply, so they're having to write their new forms out from the start of this year to give them something. So you might want to get in touch with them, like you're saying. Try to get in touch with them and say, hey, I started in December. I don't have any paperwork with it, so I'm going to have to give you an early 2020 form to show you, or do a quarterly tax form for your business. And that's the way you're going to have to go about that. That's what when you talk to somebody, hopefully you can have something drawn up already too. I wouldn't call them and just say I started in 2019. I don't have nothing. So you might want to get some numbers down for them and let them know what you're doing there. But yeah, you might want to go file a 1090 a quarterly on a 1099. I mean, not a 1090. Yeah, a Schedule C. Okay, what's up? I'm already way behind on that one. Okay. Rafael Calcemion, I hope you all guys are having a great day. We are Rafael. Hello, another TikTok. Hey, Darren Napoli, what's going on, bud? Good to see you, bro. Rashid, hello, TikTok. Everyone supporting you tonight. Hey, cool. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Support that bill too, man. We can hit him with another email today because it went it went into Congress today. You know, everybody, I don't know if anybody's heard, we've got a couple more senators that jumped on board. We got 6 now. I'd like to see more. I would love to see more. So if we can do something, guys, we need to get on the ball with this grant thing, because our senators were there today, and it was kind of disrupting. It wasn't too bad. I mean, one of the senators, Cornyn, he talked on the floor today. He had the floor, and he just talked about the Juneteenth. He didn't talk about the bill, but he talked about making a new holiday on the Juneteenth, and he wants to put that into play. But I was hoping that when he took the floor, he would talk about the grant. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. The only way we can get it done is if everybody gets back to the Senate committee. Hello, be smarter, work harder. Another TikTok, I want to ask it again. If I check the box, 10,000 loan information, will I have to apply again, or will they just send me the grant when the program is funded? They would send you the grant when the program is funded. They weren't supposed to ask you to check the box to begin with. However, stay tuned on that, because once this session is close to ending, we are going to know a lot more. Also, it happens if multiple applications other small businesses have received. Hold on, I need to get some information here real quick. I got to get this. Sorry. Come here. Okay. Go back down there. Okay, where was I, Sergio? Hello, everyone in Miami. Okay, another TikTok, have multiplications. Another small business, haven't received the grant, gotten loan information, but no grant. Will they get the grant? They hopefully, if we can get this bill passed, we should be getting a grant. Sergio, hello, everyone. Miami, Florida in the house. Hey, Miami. Tua Taglovia. Darren DiPanoli. Called the SBA again with the number you provided. Quick service. Boom. It's going to date. On day 38, said it was the wrong bank account. Have to wait for the money to get redeposited. Congratulations, Darren. I'm glad the number worked. Way to go. Okay. Angela Brown. Okay, yeah, just starting out. Yeah, when you're just starting out, it's hard to do, and you're not sure what the paperwork to do. So what you might have to do is just go in and file a quarterly 1099-C to have some kind of paperwork, and it's not that hard. It's kind of basic information that if you don't know the number to fill out, Google, hey, what do I put in line number 31 or line number 3? In your case, it's going to be kind of important, but yeah, just fill that out. Roberta from the SBA, we are unable to offer your economic injury disaster loan for reasons unverifiable information. Not sure what information they want. Roberto, you give them a reconsideration letter. You drop them a reconsideration letter, and you send them some information that verifies your business. A screenshot of email, or a screenshot of a website, or a screenshot of accounts payable, or some kind of money that you've made, some business actions, stuff like that, showing that your business is verified. And a tax form would be the best thing to do. If you've got your taxes, then you can verify it. But they're really getting strict on that right now, because a lot of businesses really weren't verified so much. So they're getting really strict on that. Caleb Desta, I'm really trying. I'm tired calling and emailing. Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you a lot of us are tired of everything we're going through with this, for sure. Even you give me the number, I did, because I'm... Oh, you called him 6 times? Which number did you call him, Caleb? We gave you a couple numbers, didn't we, or no? Be smarter. If someone had quit their job to work for me, but I hired them and they worked 2 months, but I had to let them go because of the pandemic, and they open a business a few months afterwards, can they get a loan? That's up in the air right now. They're up in the air for businesses that are started past, January. They're saying business could have started in January. Not much after that. So they would have to show some kind of a profits and loss margin, and what kind of business it was. And they got it's going to be harder to verify it. Let me give you this, the new minority bill that Rubio is putting out. It's gotten a little bit stricter. What they're asking for is a lot of paperwork, a lot of bookkeeping, and proof of businesses and losses. And this is all in the new 7A loan program. So to be eligible, you must qualify as a small business and demonstrate. Listen to me, everybody who's saying that you're going to be qualified, that you're going to going for a business loan, and can I qualify? Seasonal businesses located in low-income communities are going to be eligible, and this expands on the 7A loan program. But to be eligible, you must qualify as an SBA small business and demonstrate a 50% reduction in gross revenue. And it's really hard to do, to demonstrate a 50% reduction in gross revenue when you started your business in a later time. It's easier to do if, like, you can match a month for month. Like I can match my March month this year with my March month last year. So they're getting real strict right now because of all that fraud and stuff that happened. They're getting real strict on paperwork and bookkeeping. But the maximum value of loans preferred would be twice the borrower's annual revenue and capped at $10 million. Once again, the small businesses must demonstrate a 50% reduction in gross revenue. So with that, that's proof of everything. Proof of business losses, and they're going to want to see bookkeeping. They want to see paperwork, and but it's the good thing is it's taking a lesser credit, lesser guidelines, and less strict guidelines, but more proof of the business, which it's because of everybody that kind of screwed that was going out getting that crazy money. Darren Dinopoli also said, I'm not getting a grant until they get more money. That's true. I said, how is that possible? When I applied on June 24th, couldn't answer it. No, they can't answer that right now. They're so trying to figure out this this bill, this 4227 bill, that they're kind of in the weeds with what they're going to do with giving people grants right now. If you didn't get the EIDL loan for the credit reason you have improved your score, should you reapply? Or when the new bill passes, or should you ask for reconsideration? If you didn't get it for credit reasons, and you improved your score, you could reconsider. You could reconsider right now, and if you felt like you can get more with the next bill, which is going to add more money to it, and it's going to give us a way to reapply for more money if we need it, I would probably go ahead and reconsider it right now. New York, I didn't get the EIDL loan for credit reasons, but have improved your score. Should reapply. That's the one I just did. I would reapply. Not reapply, I'm sorry, reconsider. Reconsider. No, don't reapply, nothing yet. Don't reapply. Don't do nothing right now. Doris Holton, I called the number that you had given me, got through really fast. She said everything looked good, so I'm going to be patient. Thank you. You're welcome, Doris. I'm glad that number worked for you. Come on, move it along. And Darren Dinopoli got the number. It worked for you too. That's awesome. Butter essay. I approved finally. How long does it take to get the money in the bank account? There's an approved, and then there's a e-signature. You can be approved and processing for a while, but once you get e-sign, it's probably going to be about 3 to 5 days on average for the e-signature. So there's might be one more approval. First, the SBA approves you, and then the lender approves you. Stephen Curry, I got the grant. Stephen Curry don't need no grant. What does Stephen Curry need a grant for? Stephen Curry, hey boss. Golden State, that's my wife's favorite team, and my daughter's. I'm an Orlando Magic fan, which is not good right now. But anyway, Steph Curry, I got the grant, but denied the loan because of the credit that is changing the bill of credit. It's that changing if the bill passes. Okay. I did check the box for the 10K loan. Thank you. I got the grant but denied the loan because of the credit, and that is changing if the bill passes. Yes. Well, the bill is going to pass. And Steph Curry, the bill is going to pass, and these limitations on your credit and stuff like that are going to be so less harsh. So what you want to do first is go to the link I put below, Stephen Curry, unless you've already done it. And go to the Experian Boost, and it boosts your credit. It boosts your credit. And when you get your credit boosted, it'll boost it in like a day. And once you get that boosted, you can get more money too. And it only takes a minute. Sergio Bobilo, we have to support bill. Yes, we do. We do. If we don't support this bill, guys, if we don't support it, it just isn't going to happen. We got to get. Right now everybody's excited. I saw the people on the. On YouTube today, I watch other people, and they were telling us how great it was. We got 6 senators in line, and I know that when we started this chat, we had 2, and we've already gotten 4 more on board, which is co-sponsors, which is great. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but the truth of this is we need 51. We need 51 senators to be on board with this. We can't. 6 isn't going to cut it. 6 won't pass it through the Senate. We need 51, and I'm here for educating you on the truth. I'm not just going to come here and scream that I'm Captain America and I can make this happen for you, because I can't. Nobody can. Even a senator can't. The president's the only one that can not do or don't veto it. You're making this happen by getting with the Senate committee and telling them you need to push this through for this to work. This bill. We need this bill, S.4227. And that's good. Thank you, Sergio Bobillo, for a reminder of that. That's why we're here, to support that bill. Thelma Lopez, I got denied but got the grant. Now what? Now you wait until, or you can put a reconsideration in for your denial right now. Just email them a letter as to why you were denied, but try to, if it was a credit score, try to pick up your credit score and tell me you're working on it. If it was for lack of business verification, verify your business. If it was for anything, give them more information on that and put it back in the front of their face. It's not that hard. It's just an email. So that's what you want to do. You want to always email them. Keep them in front of you. Keep them in front. I just wrote the senators yesterday to pass the bill on the feedback page, and you showed us on your last time videos. Thank you, Atheo Love. Thank you, Atheo Love. Everything's going to be all right. Every little thing is going to be all right. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I did not check the box for the 10K. Oh, I'm losing everybody. Okay. Way to go, Theo. Ivan Monteiro. Thank you. Thelma Lopez. I did not check the box. You gonna reconsider. Send them a reconsideration loan and say, I would like to have the box checked. But they're gonna send you back and say, we don't have any money, or they ain't gonna get back with you. But after the bill passes, at least you'll have a reconsideration loan in, and they'll keep you in the loop. Reconsiderations are a good letter to send. It doesn't mess anything up. I did not check the box for the 10K. I know that box shouldn't have even been there. You should have just got it. And you will get it. You will get it if this bill passes and in the Senate. You'll get it. Hopefully they pass for the whole 10K. Or maybe the Republicans are going to come back with 5. Oh, we'll give them 5. But give me something. Don't, because we need it, guys. We need this. And everybody, if they could just go on to the first link down there. I'll put the link in right here. It takes 2 minutes. You guys are the ones making this happen. Don't think that anybody out there besides you and the senators are making it happen. This is how it's done. And it's really just irritating that that there's people out there who are talking really highly of this and want this thing to pass, but they're not doing anything like this to get it to pass. Because this is how it's done. And good job, guys. Thank you. And I'm moving so fast that I might have missed a question there. Jeremiah Westbrook, I got the 2K. That's good. Will it automatically get the other 8,000 if this bill passes, Jeremiah Westbrook? Yes, you will. If the bill passes, we should get the 10K. If it passes for the whole 10K. Remember, this bill could pass for 5K. It could pass for 7K. It could pass for the whole 10K, which is what we're pushing for. Because even President Trump was saying today, he said he was saying that the payments are not enough. The stimulus check that they're giving us is not enough. So he's also speaking about we need to up the ante in other areas. EIDL loan is a good area because it worked. So if they can up the ante in this one or keep it at 10K, I think the president would be right behind it and he would support it too. If they put this on the president's desk, he's going to sign it because he's all about giving more money for businesses, which is great. Now we just need the Senate to step up to the plate on that. John Porter, I applied for the grant July 9th. I know I don't reapply. So when the bill passes, how long we have to wait to get the money? Right now, the bill, they're putting a new computer system in on the 10th, so it's probably going to be after that, but it's shortly after. If the bill passes by the 10th, we could probably see it by the, what is the 10th? What day is that on? If you really want kind of us to boil it down to that, I can give you kind of a runabout answer on that. It would probably be the 10th. If it passed on the 10th, we'd probably be looking by the 13th or 14th. I would say by the 14th of August. By the 14th of August. So we're about 2 weeks out from actually seeing it if it passed on the 10th. Hey, Tisha Merritt, what's up? Good to see you. What does it mean if I have a portal now? I've signed everything, but my loan documents, it's not green yet, so I can't sign it. Yeah, it's gray. Right now it's gray. If you're in the portal, you're one step closer to the edge and you're about to not break. You're about to get this thing. The portal is probably the closest sign that you can get that the money's coming. So I've signed everything but my loan documents. Cool. Well, then you're in. They're waiting to give you the money. So what might come up again, I don't know if you've already given them your bank routing number or they're just checking the numbers to make sure the routing number is right, to make sure everything matches. And because a lender has pretty much looked at your paper and says, yeah, I think we can do this. So you're just waiting right now, but you're very, very close. The portal. The portal is huge. The portal is like the next closest thing. It's right on the edge. And then the e-signature, which is where you're at, Tisha. You're going to be e-signing soon. It's gray. I know you can't click it. You can't move it. And it's like you feel like it's frozen. The page is frozen. But it's okay. You're in good shape. They're looking things over right now. You're good. The light will get green shortly. The waiting part sucks. Killing Nozo. Can Lyft drivers apply for this grant loan? Lyft drivers, if you've already applied for the EIDL, yeah, Lyft drivers can apply for the EIDL, SBA EIDL. It's a loan. Yes, you absolutely. Lyft drivers should very much apply. They're a very big part of this economy. Drip Kid, New York. But you have to have a way to show your, as long as you have a way to show your income in their business. Is there a way to see what you requested for the EIDL loan? Also, if my score went from 540 when I applied to 597, oh yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That's a 597 because they were looking at 570s kind of. That was like the tier, but depending on, a 597 is pretty good. Congratulations on that. No, there's no way to really see what the EIDL is going to offer you. It's kind of a shoot with numbers because they offered me a little bit less than I expected them to. Some people they offer a little more. So there's no way of telling, but 597 is a nice jump. They're going to like that. Flawless D. What if someone lied on the application? What will happen in the future? If they get caught, that could probably be they could probably get fined and have to pay it back with interest, heavy interest. And they could face charges depending on how much money it would be. You don't want to be in that boat for lying on an application. I'll just tell that anybody here, do not lie on your application. Do not try to get one over on the feds right now because this is serious business. If there was a time to do it, it's not during a pandemic. It'd probably be better off to do this if you were going to be crazy like that and even try, but don't try it right now because it's like it's a no tolerance type of thing that they're doing right now. So it's not good. What will happen in the future if they lied on the application? If they get caught, then yeah, they will get arrested and they will have to pay it back with interest and probably probation or something like that, depending on how much it was. Or they can go to prison if it was enough. Darren DiNapoli, what's up, dude? So if the bill gets passed, do we send any more paperwork in, or it's going to go to the information we gave them the first time? It should go to the information we gave them the first time. That's the beauty of this. It's going to be like a stimulus check, an extra big fat stimulus check coming back to us, the same way we got our first one. If you didn't get your first one, if you didn't get a first stimulus check, you're probably going to have to go to reapply and stuff like that. I wasn't given any box to check. They took the box and form off on Saturday, July 11th. You'll get it. That's okay, Joe. It doesn't matter if you weren't given a box to check. There's a lot of people who did. A lot of people who already did check the box and still haven't gotten it because they kind of lightened up on the funds. They said, hold up, time out on the grants. So they kind of timed out it for now. But you'll get that. Should this bill pass, you should be getting much more than that box would have even given you at this moment. So that's why we need to support this bill. Got denial because of truck trailer company. Yeah, saw you. What's up, Eagle? 1980. Too many trucks went belly up. So SBA has clauses that stop me from getting the grant. Too bad. SBA not for me. Wait, what's the clause for that one? That's interesting, Carl, because Uber drivers getting it. Now, if you're an independent truck driver, tractor trailer driver, but just a truck driver that works for a company, maybe not. Oh, Jennifer Sally. Oh, wait, why isn't it showing that? I don't know why it didn't show your message, Jennifer. Jennifer Sullivan. Thank you very much for what you're doing. You're an awesome blessing. May all abundant blessings be upon you and your loved ones. Could you please share the link again? Thank you. Blessings to you, Jennifer Sullivan. Thank you so much. And may God bless you and your family. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations and your family. Okay, way to go. Which link did you want? Did you want the one that I just put up there for the Senate committee? Hopefully I can put it up again. Absolutely. Let me do that. This is the link to the Senate committee for Jennifer Seven Sullivan. And everybody, if you could, please jump on that link and subscribe. Jeremiah Westbrook, Diana, Dirty Diana. Oh. Hola, hola. How's it going, hon? It's good to see you tonight. Jeremiah Westbrook, rock star. You the rock star. You the rock star. Russell Westbrook's a rock star too, or basketball player. On a journey, can we submit the form more than once? No, don't do it. Many people have, and the first forms get lost, and then it gets discombobbled. It's tough. You can submit that form if they ask us to. If they ask us, then say, hey, if you really want the grant, you have to reapply. Then we do it. Other than that, we should get that money. If everybody is hooking that link up. Thank you, Jennifer. Totally rock. Edmond Barak, security expert. So if I got the PPP loan already, does that mean I can get more money from the PPP loan? Yes, you can probably go back now, depending on when your loan expires from the first PP that you got. If you spent the money, that's the key to getting another PP loan, is you got to spend the money. You got to make sure it's empty and gone. Your funds are exhausted with the first PP loan. So it's like if you got a $10,000 PP loan 10 weeks ago, and you were spending $1,000 on payroll, just for example, and it's all gone now, reapply for another PPP loan. And not only that, but what we might be seeing here with this new $190 billion is that a lot of people didn't get what they were supposed to the first round. So if they buck it up again, we may be able to apply before we spend the money, but I'm not sure they're going to let that happen. But spend your money that you have on the PPP for your business, and then go back and you can reapply. I'd Mubarak, Jennifer Sullivan. My closest family members are names Sullivan. That's cool. I wonder if you're related. Thank you very much. You totally rock. Nikki Pennick. If you got SBA loan, can you still receive cabbage loan? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can go get one right now. That's what I would do if I was you. Go get that money. Go get that money, Nikki. Go get that money from Cabbage. I did. I didn't get Cabbage, though. I used Fundbox, FUNDBOX. And if you go to the comment section or the descriptions down below, guys, in that number 8 box, the number 8 line I put down there, it's got 100 different, or a whole bunch of different PPP lenders, private ones. Okay, can Chime users get the loan? They have gotten the loan, and the fintech corporations are making a big hit right now. You can can Chime users get the loan? You can. I've had bad responses from Chime users who say they got the loan, then it disappeared out. But then there's other Chime users that says, hey, I got the loan and it was deposited in my Chime, no problem. Then there's other Chime users that says, hey, I got the loan and I yanked the money out the first time I saw it. I yanked it out and put it in another bank account. So you can a Chime user can get the loan. It might not be as it might look as good to a lender that you're not having a regular bank, but you can still get a loan. They do. And right now they're actually pushing it, which is the new law that I just read that expands the 7A program right here, is that the new fintech corporations that are going to be jumping in this game, guys, for the minorities and stuff like that. It's going to be helping the everybody, but mainly the minorities, which is awesome because they need it. But what it is these fintech corporations are going to be like Chime, Square, PayPal, and all these people that use that for their regular business. It's going to be like a regular bank coming out, guys. It's going to be a digital banks that after this new stimulus check passes, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, right now you can go for it. You might not get as much as if you had a regular bank, but they will deposit into some Chime accounts. David Goldston, I watched Senator Rosen bring up the bill up in her comments on the Senate floor this afternoon. She's really pushing to get this added to the stimulus bill. Yeah, Senator Rosen talked about that today. I watched Cornyn today. I didn't know Rosen talked about it today. I was watching that today. I was watching the floor. It was the most boring thing I've ever watched from 10 o'clock till, I don't know, 2. I didn't see Rosen. But I think that might have been another day when she did that. I don't think she's responded today. I think they're supposed to go to the floor tomorrow. But Cornyn, the Republican that's actually flipped on this one and is sponsoring it, he took the floor today, and you know what he talked about? I thought he was going to talk about this bill. He talked about Juneteenth. He wants to get Juneteenth, and it was kind of disheartening that he did that. But you know, we like Juneteenth too. But that money right now sounds a little bit better than anything. Right now, Raul Hinoza, I have an idol that was declined because not sufficient injury. I sent Reconsideration 5 to go, and they sent me and received, and I called, but they said no timeline. Okay, yeah, at least you're back in with the reconsideration, Raul. That's good that you did that, especially if they're saying no sufficient injury, because there's always that's always a bad excuse for them not to give you money. So yeah, just get on top of them. And there's no timeline yet. There's no timeline with this Congress thing that's going on right now either with the stimulus. I mean, there is supposed to be done on the 10th, but we're just praying that happens right now. If it gets done on the 10th, these things are going to pick up real quick around here, guys. Right now we're in limbo. We're kind of impatient. We're being patient, and things are processing. But come the 10th, get ready. Get ready. Security experts. So if you got the PPP loan already, does that mean I can get more money from the PPP loan? If you got a PPP loan and you spent it, you can get more. Yep. Love that song. Yeah. Lily, my credit's going up again. Look at that. I'm almost there. 570. I got another letter saying that I can remember apply again. They aren't talking about any more grants. They're different. That's awesome, Lily. Her credit was really bad. I don't know how bad, but keeps going up and up with that credit. She's probably the Experian Boost queen now. Congratulations, Lily. Way to go. I meant the form to support the bill. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the journey. I'll put that up right now. Yeah. And if you can't, if you ever want to if you're bored and hanging out at the dentist office or whatever, and you want to go do this and support that bill tomorrow, you can always type in U.S. Senate, and they will. U.S. Senate Committee, Small Business Entrepreneurship. Oops, I clicked the wrong button there. Sorry. And they will. You can get the link from there too. Copy it. And paste this for Own a Journey. And everybody here that is here. I pasted it there. Get that bill going, and we're going to get this done. I just put on the bottom, Mona, that's for you. Okay, Rockstar, thanks for all your information. I'm reconsidering. I don't have to reapply again, correct? That's correct, Ricky. You don't have to reapply again. But they don't have my business account. Okay, so write that in the reconsideration. You don't even have my business account, and you might need that. And just on the reconsideration, give them some more information about who you are and what your business is about. And if they denied it for a certain reason, give them a little more information, positive information on that too. Don't tell them the boat's sinking and you're drowning. They don't want to hear that. These are lenders we're dealing with. Rasham, I appreciate your answering my question on your last live, brother. Thank you for being here, Rasham. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for supporting Bill S.4227. Thank you so much, Rasham. Carl Eagle, hello, and thank you for educating this old driver. Operator, be safe and keep educating folks. Thank you, Carl. We're going to keep doing that. But you got to keep on pressing on about your application too. You need to put in a reconsideration. If they denied you, put in a reconsideration letter and say, you can't deny me. I'm Carl C. Eagle. You can't deny me. I'm an American citizen and I pay taxes and I got a business and you can't prove I don't. I hate it when they deny good people, the people that really needed it. There's a lot of people like you that need this, and it just can't, it's not right. Mike Plays HD, I'm halfway in the process. When the grants come back in, I'm the first in line. Pretty much. Yeah. If you're halfway in the process, as long as the ball's rolling right now, you're in process. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Diana, can I get the PPP when you run out? Just want to be a waitress, part-time besides my business. Yeah, for sure. Why not? That's a good idea. It's a lot less stressful being a waitress. Actually, waiters and waitresses are pretty stressful too when they get in the weeds and stuff. Lang Nugan, I got email saying approved for my PPP from Cabbage. I didn't go through Cabbage. I went through Funbox, but when I got approved, they sent me a thing to sign. But more than likely, you'll get the money. That's good. It should be in a day or two. Congratulations, Lang. Brian Feltz, thank you. Thank you. You have an echo. I have an echo? Okay. Let me see if I can fix this echo, guys. Let me see if I can fix this echo. Thing to sign. But okay. Likely, thanks for telling me that. You'll get the money. That's good. It should be in a day or two. Congratulations, Lang. Brian Feltz, thank you. Now can I have an echo? Day or two. Congratulations, Lang. Brian Feltz, thank you. Now can I have an echo? Day or two. Congratulations, Lang. Brian Feltz, thank you. Now can I have an echo? Okay, here we go. There we go. I think that should work. Okay, we fixed it. I believe that's it. Okay, sign of no loan documents Monday. Echo on. Hopefully echo's off. By when should I expect my $1,300 in loan on my account? Nelson. If you signed on Monday, probably, sorry about that, guys. Probably, if you signed the documents within 5 working days. That's usually you get it within 2 or 3 days, honestly. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You should be getting it by Friday if you sign the documents. Yeah. St. Gang need to get Chuck Schumer on board and other Republicans. Rubio needs to put his name on it. Yeah, Rubio would be good. Rubio is my senator in Florida. I voted for Rubio. I honestly wanted to see him run for president. I wanted to see him beat President Trump in the primaries. But I don't want to get in trouble for saying that to anybody here. But I like Rubio. He's my senator, and I really think Rubio does need to jump on board right now, and he could, but he's so fiscally minded. He's such a fiscally minded Republican that I'm maybe not even pushing towards Rubio getting it. I think there's other players in this game that we can also get. We need to be thinking of as well. I know I heard somebody say Rubio today about, but the person who I heard didn't really have much credibility as anybody. But hopefully Rubio, if Rubio gets and pushes this, he'll get another backer behind him, and that's all we need is 3 more Republicans to back it. So we got 1. So that brings us, because we need 51 votes, people. The Republicans have 53 players. Now they have 52 because Cornyn left. So we need 2 more at least to hop ship right now. With 2 more, President Trump can make the final decision, and I know Trump would sign it too. So if we can get Rubio to jump ship or Schumer, that would be huge. Both of them. Rubio can sway some people too. He's really good at swaying people. Let's get this to happen, guys. Let's get S.4227 to happen. I mean, we need to really be hitting these senators hard. Thanks for all your help. Thank you, Darren Napoli. By the way, go Dolphins. No. Go Bucks. Raul happens. So if I get PPP, I lost Raul happens. Where'd you go, Raul? Hinoyosa? I'll try to say that right. Raul Hinoyosa. So if I get the PPP, oh, did I say that right? That was pretty good. Okay. Get the PPP before if I get the PPP before, can I reapply if my funds are gone? Yes. If so, when? As soon as your funds are expired. Thank you in advance. You're extremely informative. As soon as your funds run out for PPP, you went through a lender, you can send them back another letter for more money. Yes. As soon as your funds run out. And they probably haven't given you an application number yet, but that's okay. Just get right back with your lender because they're not giving out their lender numbers yet until the advances are all taken care of and distributed, because the advances are coming off of the PPPs. Brian Felds, how long does it take after the deposit to come after you finish signing the documents? Brian, it took, I see people get it in the same day, and the longest I've seen it so far, we had a record yesterday. A lady came in and said it was her 8th day, and she didn't get the funds, and she had e-signed. Normally, it takes 3 to 5. That's in the middle. That's the means of it all. But if you sign, that's the good part about having a signature on it. It's a done deal. Nothing else. Nothing can take that away. That's the beauty about signing. Undercover Boss Marketing. I was told by the YouTube lawyer we can't move our idle loan to another account, as I am an S corp. Is this true? Your idle loan can't be moved to another account. Your idle loan is it's different, because what you're doing with your idle loan, it can be moved to another account, but it can't be the account you have it in right now. It's in the same account that you have it in. They're not sure where you're going to move it. I was told that you can move it to another account, and here's what we did: is we grabbed it and I put it into another account so that I could just use that money for business, so that I could track, because I'm a sole proprietor, and that I can track that money coming in and out. I moved it to another account for sure. That's the way we have to do these things, especially if we're getting a deal of money that we're going to have to be, because if you put it in a personal account, if you put your loan into a personal account, get it out or take the other money out, one of the two. Open another account. If this guy says that, then if you really trust him that much, then don't, go for it. Then keep your money in the account, but open another account just to have that money in one account, because it's so much easier to move money back and forth and to show where it moved. You can move it in increments of 1,000 now. You can move it in increments of 500 and show where this money is going. It's so much easier that day, instead of going through your grocery list saying, I got that one, I did that one, I got that one, I did this one, and it's a mess like that. So I don't know who told you that, but I didn't hear nothing like that. I'm a realtor, Ken Kizu, and make a mistake on my application, legal business. Name should be your name as self-employee, not the broker. Then I realized I made the mistake. Called them and sent the email already. Still, yeah, I did that. I think a lot of people did that, Ken. Kizu. A lot of people did that. Yeah, that happens. That happens to a lot of us, because the way they worded that, a lot of us did that. Lang, thank you. But that's okay. It's not going to get you in trouble or nothing. That's not, that mistake there. It should have been fixed before you even got the loan, to be honest with you. They made me change my name to my personal account name instead of my business name. So that was normal. Hopefully S.4227 passes. Amen to that. Okay, Joe R. filed for reconsideration for the idle last week. I haven't heard anything back as of now. Do I need to be concerned? And if yes, what are the steps I should take? If you just filed for reconsideration for the idle, you could file for another one, just to bump it and say, hey, here I am. I'm filing again. But you shouldn't really have to worry about that yet, Joe. It sometimes takes a couple weeks for it. Right now it's a mess over there. So I wouldn't be worried about it. Nah. Would be able to withdraw money for personal purposes. Personal, nope. You should not draw it for personal purposes. This is just for business loans. So if you are a sole proprietor or have a business that you pay yourself a salary, you would withdraw as a salary, and you would use the money on the salary to pay for your personal stuff. That's how that works. It's kind of a can you withdraw the money for personal purposes? All of it? No, it's got to be withdrawn in increments to the area of which you're supposed to spend it in. Name and Spall. Can I apply for Second Ppp now? If you're out of the money, yes, you can. Ada Scuffle. Monday, I was asked for some documents from my idol, which I submitted. That day, what should I do now? Should I call my office? Ida? No. I mean, if they asked for your documents, then they got them. You could, if you got a number you need to their officer, absolutely give them a call or email them. But yeah, the more you stay on top of them, usually the better results you get. After a while, it just gets to be where, oh, it's been a month now. And then people start getting aggravated and start calling and stuff like that. But I would call them. Why not? Can you reapply for EIDL like the PP when the funds ran out? No. EIDL is kind of a one-bang gig. That's a one loan right now that they're doing. What they're going to do is probably end up making you go through PPP to wait. Stop the press. Yes, Carranza just said that we may be able to put more money in for the EIDL loans to be applied. She was talking to our favorite woman, Rosin, when she mentioned that, and that had to do with the EIDL. So yeah, we're going to be able to do that, but we're going to have to wait till this next stimulus bill package passes, because what happened is a lot of people filled out their application for the EIDL earlier EIDLs, and it was an 8-week loan that they got instead of a 24-week. So they'll be able to go back and get, say you got $10,000 for 8 weeks, you'll be able to go back and get $20,000 more for the other 16 weeks, which will be really nice. But we got to wait for the jump on that too. And when we do that, that might be also when they can ship out those EIDL grants, because it actually might say, oh, we're going to give them $20,000, but we don't have to because we got to give them the $10,000 grant now. So we're going to give them a $10,000 loan and a $10,000 grant and kind of combine it so they don't have to put out so much money. They'll work it like that. Alexander, how can I boost my credit score? You can go to Experian Boost, Alexander. Let me get that Experian Boost. I'll get you the link. And there's a lot of people on here that go to this, and the next thing you know, their credit score is improved by 10 to 50, 80 points we saw yesterday. But here you go. There's an Experian Boost link. I'm putting it right there. And you can go boost your credit score and then reapply. That'd be good. Emailed nothing. Nisha Lumpkin emailed. Withdrawal, can I apply? Monday, I asked for some documents from my EIDL loan, which was submitted. I read that. BMB, can you reapply to the EIDL for PPP when funds ran out? Yes. Nisha Lumpkin, I emailed my senator in Congress. Someone called me from the SBA, but still nothing. Wow. What did they say? They were just saying, what, you're still in process? Is that the way they're looking at you right now? Nisha. Alexander, I emailed some of my senators in Congress, and someone called me just from the SBA, but still nothing. Oh. Alexander, I put that link down below. Flawless D, is there a way to return the money back if someone was misled? Yes. Yes, you can. You can send the money back, or just give them a call or an email and say, I would like to decline the loan. Or if you don't, you would just have to call them if you already got the money and hopefully you didn't spend it. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are sending money back right now with what's going on. How can I get the loan if my grant is still pending? Well, if the grant and the loan are kind of like a together thing. So unless you filed after the July 11th deadline, then you wouldn't get the grant wouldn't be pending. But if you're applied for a loan and your grant is still pending, they're actually should be on the same docket. So this is the J Lotto. He asks, how can I get my loan if my grant is still pending? If your grant's still pending, then your loan should probably still be pending too, because they're both on the same docket. They're both in the same application. But you'll get one or the other. They'll contact you first about the loan. The grant will come along with it. Roberto, hello again. It's not like a separate portal or a separate way that they transfer it, but it's pretty much done with that one application. Hello again, Roberto. Hello again. How elaborate does the reconsideration email have to be? Plan on attaching my certificate of organization? Absolutely. If they declined you for not having a verifiable, entity or something like that, yeah, give them what you said, what they said you didn't have. Give them it and say I do. and here, reconsider it, and they'll reconsider it. Reconsideration letters work, people. I have seen more people come back and say, yeah, I reconsidered. I've seen somebody come back 4 times. 3 reconsideration letters and 2 reapplications later, and before you know it, they got it. So yeah, keep going with it. Is the EIDL loan and the PPP loan the same thing? No, it sure is not. It's totally different, but they're both running through the SBA. So the EIDL loan it comes along with the grant and with the 3.75% interest, and the PPP is more of a private lending companies that they use for other payrolls and stuff like that. But it's not the same thing, and it's not supposed to be spent on the same thing. You can spend like 40% on payroll on this and then 60% on payroll over here, and you're going to kind of have to take your numbers and make them work if you get both loans. I mean, if you receive the $1,000 grant plus a loan, will you still receive a loan? If you receive the $1,000 grant plus a loan, will you still receive a loan? If you would still receive a grant, if the bill passes, you would still receive a grant. But yeah, and you can reapply for another loan if you need to in the future when they give the green light for that too. TTT, what do you think when do you think that S.4227 will be up in the vote in the Senate? Well, it goes up whenever they go up in the Senate. Like, say they were talking to somebody tomorrow. If it goes to the floor tomorrow, they really wouldn't put a vote on it. Well, they would vote for it, but of course it would be shot down, and then it gets reconsidered and reconsidered. But I think by the 5th or the 7th, we should know something in stone whether it's going to be accepted or not. Because right now these negotiations are going really horribly slow. So I think the final vote will be up around the 7th, and we're not going to know till probably at least by the 7th, I would think. Nisha Lumpkin, what was your question? Namaspell, thanks for the answer. So do bank accept or take second round PPP applications? Most banks right now aren't taking any, but a lady that was on here last night just went to inside of a BOFA, Bank of America, and got a loan. Like she said, like within a couple hours, she had a PPP loan. So yeah, they will take another loan, but it's better just to go through the lender that you used on the first one. Timor bills. I approved 4,900, but I don't have tax forms or anything to show proof I make money for my business. And they approved you, but yeah, have they given you the money yet? You might want to round something up. Flawless D, what if you got the grant? Can you send the grant back? Yeah. Yeah, if you said that something went wrong, if you made a mistake with this and filled out the wrong paper, you didn't expect it to be coming as a grant or money like that. You thought it was something totally different, and my apologies. I ain't taking the money or the grant, but yeah, take your stuff back. Yeah, Flawless D, you can do that for sure. Just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. I got one EIDL loan already when the first act passed. Nice. Yeah, one EIDL loan is all we can have right now, but we may be able to go back for seconds. And if you did it in the very beginning, you'll be able to go back for seconds. Ross Hum, were you saying on your last live about your application number starts with the number 3? That's kind of gone through that was kind of taken out. That was during a moment in time, probably like 2 weeks ago, where the number 3s were hitting in the middle of the fraud and in the middle of the money stopping, where number 3s were in a pipeline that ran out of money and also were just kind of at a halt. But as of now, thank you, Mama Africa No Echo. As of now, number 3s are good. We're seeing a lot of number 3s coming through right now. Jay Lotto, got EIDL loan already when the first act passed. Oh, you got your grant when the first act passed. Okay. Yeah, so you didn't get the loan. So if they sent you a denial letter for the reason that they denied you, you should tell them that you would like a reconsideration. But also, if you got the grant, if in this bill passes, I don't know if you got $1,000 or whatever, Jay. If this bill passes, you should get the other $9,000. That's what we're shooting for here. Africa, thank you. Saying no echo on that. It got it fixed. That's great. All right. Was informed my credit was pulled on July 11th. When I called stating the grant and loan still pending, what's your recommendation? If your credit's pulled, that's a really good thing. First of all, when your credit gets pulled, that's good. It's a plus. They're on your case. And then I called stating that the grant and loan, and it was still pending. On July 11th, and right now you're still like right in the middle. You haven't waited that long. You're probably on a lot shorter of a wait than a lot of people. My recommendation right now is just to relax and wait, because if they pulled your credit, that's a good sign. After pulling credit, that means somebody's seriously looking into giving you money. There's people out there that don't even get their credit pulled and get denied. There's people out there, most of the people out there that will say my credit got pulled, and if they have bad credit, they'll be denied pretty quickly on their credit. So if you haven't heard nothing, I would say wait a little bit. If it's still pending, then you're probably being looked at. On July 11th, they pulled the credit. Yeah, that was right around that time when they ran out of that money, so things got a little iffy. So if you did want to call somebody, there's that I would just call the regular number, and it's down there. I wrote it. It's on the bottom. If you call these people, if you can wake up between 6 and 9 in the morning, you'll get somebody quick. It's the I'm going to give you the tier 2 phone number as well. I'm going to put the tier 2 number up there for everybody along with the 800 number. If you can't get through on the 800 number, I'm going to put this up for you, Karen Nelson, I'm sorry. This one's for you. It's for everybody really, but if you call early, call between 6 and 9 in the morning, you'll get somebody, and have your application number ready, and ask them what they think, how long what's the holdup, because sometimes it does get stuck being in the wrong hands, and you go back into the list. But that's a good thing when your credit gets pulled, and you haven't got a quick decline. Edwidge Fortune, I filed for my EIDL grant after July 11th and have a loan now pending. If I do accept the loan, will I get the grant when it becomes available? Yes, you will. And if it becomes available, we got to get this thing available by we have to be getting it by supporting. We need support from our senators. We need to get with those people at the committee and ask for support. T. Horton, do I have to show my Schedule C form to get the grant? It all depends. If you filed a Schedule C, they'll probably be asking that to get the loan or the grant. They'd probably be asking for some kind of business papers and proof of business, especially right now. Nisha Lumpkin, the Senate said to speak with Congress, and they said they'd forwarded my information to SBA in Atlanta. That's cool. That's a good thing. Wow. That's good for you, man. You're getting getting up there in the world, speaking to senators and congressmen, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, you're going over some heads with that. That's cool. Good job. El Durismo, I didn't know about the boost, and thanks. You did it today? I did it today. I got a 61-point increase. What? 5 minutes later and send reconsideration. Oh, congratulations, El Durismo. And that's what I want to say to everybody here who's watching. I'm not giving information that's not valid. I'm giving good, valid information. And as far as the people that are on here can verify that I've given them phone numbers that have worked. I've given them people to talk to that are real. And that link, that Experian Boost link is bigger than you would imagine just a link could do. So, but thank you, Elder Rismo. They're the second one tonight who's commented on your score going way up. So 61 points in a day. And I just want to tell everybody here, go for it. Get that. And before you reconsider, anybody that I've told to put in a reconsideration, whether your credit's good or not, go to the Experian Boost and boost it. And that will help you. That will help you in a reconsideration letter. Say, my credit score, I've even improved that as well within the timeline that I've been declined. So hopefully that helps. Bonnie Marks, I have a business for 11 years and I file my taxes on my business every year. How will that work for the grant? Well, if you've filed for an EIDL, like I heard somebody today, again, this person keeps talking smack on the internet that he said that you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to file for SBA and you'll get the loan. I'm Superman and you don't have to file for the SBA loan. The truth is, if you don't file for SBA, you don't need the money. People who file for the SBA and EIDL, is because they've taken a loss on their business. And you filed your taxes on your business every year. That will work great for you. It'll work great. You can prove you're a legitimate business. And when you file for the taxes for the EIDL loan/grant, you're going to send them the information and you're going to get the loan/grant if the grant gets approved. So it's going to work great. You're going to look good on paper, Bonnie. So I suggest that you go, if you need the money, to go ahead and go get it. But right now, they're not giving out the grants. They're going to be giving out the grants after this new stimulus check passes. And nobody who didn't receive the grant, here's the deal. If you did not receive any grant, I'm sure you're going to get at least, if this bill doesn't even pass, you'll at least get the $1,000 per person, per employee, like everybody else did. So that's at least something, but that's not enough right now. So we need this bill to pass. That's why we're here, and this is why we're doing this question and answer tonight. So everybody could jump on board with that, please. I applied and it says I'm eligible for $4,900. Good job. Yeah, well, once you apply and it says you're approved, they can even say you're approved. But if you haven't e-signature, then you haven't got the money yet. If you got the money, then that's a good thing. But that e-signature means it all. Thank you, Jay Loto. Hopefully we help, brother. Thank you. Jennifer Jimenez, I read the bill that was submitted and edited recently into Congress on 7/20, but I received an email today about the changes, and it would be very good for us. I'm hoping we all get some cash. Absolutely. Did you read the changes on that? I did too. Because the way Congress had, the way Congress had written it before, and the way it went, is the SBA kind of took one of those words and used it. You may qualify. This person may qualify for, and they kind of put that into a you will. This does qualify for, and yeah, I did. It is very good for us. It's very good for us. Okay, does PPP pull credit also? Yes, they do. They're private lenders. They do pull credit. So you want to boost your credit score before you go for a PPP as well. Husband got a denial for the loan but did not receive the grant. Will he still get the grant? If the bill passes, he should. Yes. Trucking with Mr. Coach. Good evening. My wife and I have our 1099 for 2019 but haven't done our taxes yet. Can we apply for PPP? And if so, do we have to join in? Do we have to join? You can apply for PPP. Yes, absolutely. But you should file your taxes. That's for sure. But we haven't done our taxes yet. You should file your taxes, get them in. You can apply for PPP and EIDL. So, and you don't, do you have to join? You do joint, you mean? For 1099-C? Oh, here's the thing. Earlier on the first round, if you did a joint file, you would get a grant for $1,000 for your wife and $1,000 for the husband. A lot of people didn't know that, and they just did themselves and only got $1,000. But that doesn't matter. They'll get $9,000 now. So yeah, you should do it together. You know, you don't have to join anything. You kind of have to join the 30-year mortgage if you get the EIDL, and the PPP is, I think right now 5 years. 5 years at 1%, which is awesome. So hopefully that answers. Experian Boost. Turismo Money Talks. I just got emailed July 1st saying processing. Yeah, the July 1st processing. Since July 1st. They made June, July. So yeah, wow. Yeah, you need to call somebody. Karen Nelson, yeah. They stated they ran out of money that day. Thanks for the tier 2. You got it. Call that number 2, Money Talks. And Karen Nelson, the number that I put down, it's in front of that here, tier 2. Try that one too, because if you call between 6 and 9, try the first one. They get to those pretty quick too, but the tier 2 is probably might get somebody who's worked there a little bit longer. What's a boost? A boost black gold is basically they get your credit scores and everything is looking way outdated on your credit or something that just doesn't fit. It kind of gets a wash and you get shot up on your credit points. And your points for Experian go way up. And it usually takes a day or 3, maybe 3 days or so before the rest of them get it, but they get it too. And your score just goes way up. So a credit score. Turn Hall, I was denied for the loan, but how do I get the grant? Well, you get the grant by this bill 42227 passing. And if it doesn't pass, we don't get it. So we need to keep on pushing for this grant, everybody. Nisha Lumpkin. I just lost you. What's the Experian link? Oh, okay, I'll put it back in. Let's see something here. See if I can get you a better one, an easier. Oh, the other one was the easy one. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me go down here and get it. I think you might just be able to type in Experian Boost, but I'll get this for you. That's what we do. We're here to help people. Hopefully I can get to all your questions. If I don't, please don't be mad at me. I'm trying. Dang, that's a crazy link, but I'm going to have to give it to you anyway because I can't find the short link. So it's going to be a long link for the Experian Boost. There's the big long link to Experian Boost. I think that went up. Did that go? Yep. Okay. Okay, and also if you go to the comments and description box there below, I think there is a link to that one too. I think, oh, maybe, no, it didn't go through. Okay. I was denied for the loan. Got that one. Boost link, please share. Did that go through? Okay, that should be the link. Oh, no, I went on to characters with it. See, it's giving me a long length. I can't get it. Experian. Oh, that's why. Okay. Jeez. Sorry about the wait, guys. There we go. That's the one I want. Okay, Experian link is coming your way. There you go. Sorry about the wait on that. Love you all. Keep grinding. S22 will pass. S.4227. Thank you, Ruben Drain. Yes, it will. Nisha Lumpkin. I sold both Senator and Congress to support the S22. Thank you very much. And yeah, tell everybody you support it, and you support everybody that does support it, because we are one big happy family, and we're going to get this done together, and we are going to get this money. And you can actually say everybody that jumped in this water together, everybody that jumped into this mud pit and said, we're going to get this done together. It's you that did it. Isn't no single person out there that could have did this. It had to be a group effort. It had to be all of us coming together and making it happen. And that's what we're seeing right now, is a big group effort from everybody. It's been great. Alexander T, does your Experian Boost is free? Yes, it is. It sure is, Alexander T. It's just a quickie. They're just probably going to get a little information from you, but hey, it's well worth it. Yep, it's free. Taryn Holt, do I reapply for the grant? Was already denied for the loan. Nope, not yet. Taryn, you don't reapply for the grant, but what you could do is you could send a reconsideration letter in and say, I was denied for, say it was lack of, like we're talking about right now, your credit score was low. Hit this Experian Boost down there. Boost your credit up, and then go back and say, hey, if it was for your credit score, my credit score is higher now, and I'd really like also my grant. But thank you very much for reconsidering my application. Or just, not my application, but thank you much for reconsidering me. Oh, and if you do a reconsideration, people, make sure you put your application number up there and your name and the date. So those are very important things with the letter. Taryn Holt, do I reapply for the grant? Okay, that was him or her. Sorry. Samuel Lee, remember SBA use Experian Vantage 3.0. That is lower than your regular Experian score. Good news. Ophelia Weathers. The Shakespeare in all of us comes out when Ophelia enters the room. Welcome, Ophelia. Your old smock brings forth a new petticoat, and indeed the tears of an onion live in the waters that drown your sorrow. Or my sorrow. Our sorrow. Because the bill hasn't passed yet. We need this bill to pass to drown our sorrows out. It's good to see you, hon. Thanks for showing up and supporting the S.4227 group. We need to make shirts. S.4227. You know, this is my Brady and Gronk shirt. I need to get S.4227. Oh wait, I got one right there. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, I just got a different hat just to really support this S.4227 thing. It's good to see you, Ophelia. For the boost, get Experian app. Now you shall qualify. Yes, sir, Ruben Drain. Tell them how it goes. PPP does pull credit. They are lenders. They're private lenders. J Lotto. They pulled a couple of mine anyway. J Lotto, since you know about credit, I only have a credit built from 1 credit card, 3 to be exact. I recently been able to pay off the debt. Had one of them and then student. How long can I let my score jump? Able to pay off debt I had on them. I'm a student. How long? Let my score jump back to 700. Depends what your score is now. It's not too bad. I don't know a whole lot about credit. I do know that Experian really boosts it, but I don't know a whole lot. There's probably people in here that might know a little more about credit than me. I have pretty good credit, and I've always kept it going. I think the best way to, depending how, I mean, you need more information than able to pay off a debt. How long has it been since you paid off the debt? What's your income to debt ratio? How many credit cards do you have? If you and sometimes it's better just to keep those 3 credit cards unless one of them is totally out. But sometimes when you close a loan, it kind of hurts. But there's what it is if you can go to a credit simulator, you can actually figure out ways if you go inside of a simulator and put, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I did this? And it will tell you how long. And it should only take a month before you actually can find your the best credit that you can make. If you can do it all in one day, it should only take a month to do that. So if you get an Experian Boost and it goes up, then there's a few more things you can probably do to make it even go up higher. For sure. Go to a credit score simulator. D-Rock, what's the link for the boost? I already put it down there. Hopefully you got it by now. Flawless D, so even if someone spent a little of the grant, but now they weren't supposed to have it, can they still return it even if they make up for the money that was spent on the grant? Yeah, if you give them the whole, like if you spent like $100 and then you put the 100 back in, then you should be able to. Yeah, put the money back in and give them the whole thing back. They're not going to be like, oh, you pulled money out though, so let them know, man. Say, hey, it was dumb. I did it. Here, take it back. I don't want it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Don't be scared. Just get it over with. It's good. Ivan Montero. Experian Boost depends on some kind of bills that you pay on time for 2 years, phone, gas, electric, even Netflix. Ooh, nice job, Ivan. Even Netflix. Trucking with Mr. Coach. My wife and I are truck drivers and owner-operator that are an owner-operator. Should we do you're okay. I got you now. It all depends how you filed your taxes. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, I would probably file them. So you both have your own trucks. You probably get if this passes, then it would probably be had been better to file for 2 separate businesses. If you're going for more loans and grants, you probably want to file 2 1099-Cs. But of course, there's some benefits to filing. You're gonna have to weigh that out. If I was doing it like that, I'd probably just go ahead and, depending on how much money I needed, I'd probably file jointly. And however you filed last year, sometimes it's simpler to do it that way. If you want more money, it might be best right now with the loans that they're giving to file separately if you both got good credit. I would weigh out I would definitely weigh out the differences. I don't know your financials, but I would weigh out the differences because having 2 big bills or big loans to pay off is kind of maybe hard. But maybe for you, the bit more money would be more handy, so the 2 loans would be better than 1. But if you did put both of your income together and boosted the numbers up, you would get a higher number for a loan as well. You just wouldn't get the 2 grants at $10K. So it's a big boost though. It's a big number. So for some of us. Lisa Duncan, message retracted. Crystal Williams, will your credit get pulled twice if you're asking for a reconsideration? No. Well, yeah, if you ask for reconsideration and you were denied because of credit, it would probably be pulled twice. They do go back, but the thing is, when you're getting these hard pulls, I had a hard pull on mine. I think it took 3 points off, and that was like 8 pulls in one day. And it took like 3 points off of mine, which wasn't too bad. But they see this being a hard pull from the government, and they know what it is. So it's not going to hurt your credit too bad. So I would go ahead and do it again. If you need the money bad enough, a couple points on your credit, that's what your credit's there for. It's to take hits when you need it. On Cam Hawk, I need the number for my state, North Carolina. I'm in processing. Okay. Way to go. Good job. Let's do this. I'm going to put a link here. Okay, this link is going to be called the Disaster Loan Assistance link. And on this link, in case anybody else wants their local office, paste that there. Space. It's this right here. You need the link for. Where'd he go? Allowing businesses. Thank you. Bless you. Message retracted. I need the link. Here's the link. I'm going to give it. There's the disaster assistance. Was that the local? Make sure it was the local. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. That's a good one, too, though. If you want to check your status, that's a check your status page. Link. Copy. Okay, this is the disaster. Find your local SBA. There's a find your local SBA right there. I just put the link up and click on there. Put in your either city or zip code, and that will open up. That will show you your local SBA's address, phone number, fax number, and text number. Hopefully that helps. Where did you go? I lost my place. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that was for Cam Hawk. Yeah, I just put the Cam Hawk. I just put that link down there for you. Lisa Duncan, are they allowing businesses to take out additional idle loans with the new bill? Yeah, they're supposed to be. Actually, yes. They're supposed to be allowing businesses that took out. It all depends. Some businesses in the beginning, in the front end of this, only took out loans for 8 weeks when they were supposed to be able to take out a loan for 24 weeks. It's kind of like the SBA again was trying to save a lot of money or make sure the big companies had enough. Not sure exactly, but yeah, they're supposed to say, hey, we got a whole bunch of money left for the people who didn't get as much as we should have given them. But yeah, you were supposed to be able to take another one out for the next stimulus check. That's a good question, Lisa. And your answer to that is supposed to be, with the new stimulus bill, they are supposed to have that put in play. Yep. And that's with the idle loan. But you can also, they just refunded the PPP as well, which does expire very soon. I think on the 8th, the PPP expires. So if you need PPP, you want to go for that too. Just Julie, still nothing. Still nothing. You tried all those numbers we gave you? Jennifer 7 Sullivan, thank you. Thank you for clicking that link. And thank you for heading to the Senate committee and telling them that you support Bill S.4227. Nasha, the link works. I just clicked it. Cool, I'm glad that worked. Grand dude. What if I had a business, was in the process of restarting, personal credit kind of low, but have a collateral in the same business but need cash to get going? Yeah, that wouldn't be probably, if I had a business, was in the process of restarting, personal credit kind of low, but have collateral in the business. Not sure, grand dude. I would say if you don't have any kind of a tax record as to your business already being appropriated or being having proof of it, the loan's not to get a business started right now. The loan is for businesses that are already suffering. So I don't know about that one. But if you were going to go get a loan, I would probably go, if you need cash to get going, you would probably go, because the government does have programs to start up businesses. So you can probably click on that SBA agent, SBA link that I clicked down there below, and go to their page in your area, go to your local SBA in that area, and check out those the SBA loans they have for starting businesses, for businesses starting up. Because they do have SBA loans. Regular SBA is not new. SBA has been around forever. It's always been giving out loans. So if you're wanting to start a new business, then you can go to the SBA page that I linked below and find out the information that you're going to need to go in there with to get the money you need. Rob Argan, I received the loan advance. 1K was denied the loan. Question 1, will receive the 10K advance? Yes, you should. If it passes, if you have put in a loan, then yes. Unless you were denied the loan for unverifiable business. Question 2, should I send the reconsideration letter and when? As soon as you get denied, it's always best to, as soon as you get denied, get your reconsideration letter back in their face. And if you can boost your credit up, and for the reason you were denied, make those points a little bit more clear to them, you'll stand a better shot. Ophelia, laughing out loud. That must have been because I brought up that only Shakespeare phrase that I know. Michael Butkowski, my name is Zaynada. I applied. Oh, I think I've seen it on here. Applied for EIDL on June 20th and denied me. Loan said I qualify for the grant. Okay, that's good. I sent an email letter of reconsideration. If you didn't get your grant, if they said you qualified for it, yeah, you could. Oh yeah, anybody that was denied for a loan, you can always send a reconsideration letter in. Those reconsideration letters, I think they're 30 days before they expire. So if they expire, then you'd have to put in a new application. But if your application has been denied, then put in a reconsideration letter for sure. You got to fix things. You don't just throw in a reconsideration letter and with the same information. It's got to be a little bit different. Please, does everyone have volume? I am missing you. Am I? Yeah, I think I got volume. My interface is looking like it's got volume. I hope you can hear me, everybody. Ivan Montero, Bill, yes. J Lotto, 500 now, but thanks. LOL, 500 now. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. 500's not, I mean, you're almost there. I know somebody on here, she had a 489 and got 7,700, 7,800. And there was also somebody I know with a 515 who got 22,000. So depending on who gets the way that the credit is that day depends on you. So you can always try again. The boost may help me a lot. Thank you again. Good night, sir. Good night, Jay. Thank you so much, brother. 7 Sullivan, ha ha ha. Laughing out loud, laughing like crazy. So tired. Turn the volume down. Oh, you turn the volume down. And then you're blaming me for not having volume? Oh, man, that's not right. But earlier I didn't have volume because something went wrong. I was echoing. That's right. Echo. I'm not echoing anymore. Am I? Jay Lotto, the boost helped me. Thank you a lot. Thank you again, Jay. We'll see you another day. Anthony View. If I need to move out of state, personal reasons, how do I transfer the EIDL? Where did I go? How do I transfer the EIDL loan to a new entity I form in my new state? I will not be using EIDL money for moving expenses. So you're saying you want to change banks? You would just get a new bank and tell them that you want to move your accounts over to the new bank. It's real simple. Don't. If you're being legit with everything, guys, if you're being legit, I mean, live your lives. Do your thing. Don't be afraid that you're going to get in trouble if you're doing something that living life, like Anthony View. If If I move out of state for personal reasons, how do I transfer the EIDL loan to the new entity I form in my new state? It's got to be in the same business. You can't like change business names and all this other stuff with it because it's not made for that. It's got to be like keep your business name and whatever. But thank you, Trucking with Mr. Coach. Hopefully that helped. Caroline Wanzo, I applied for EIDL July 3rd. I didn't receive the grant. I was offered the loan. My credit was checked. The loan was processing for 3 weeks. Then I sent an email on July 26th. It says I was denied due to my credit. Yeah. Sometimes you can even be approved. Get this. This is fun. Sometimes you can even get approved by the SBA, and then it goes processing, and then you end up getting denied by the lender. So the SBA is the government looking at it saying we approved them for this much that we can insure. The lender gets it and looks at it and says, all the lenders, it goes through a few of them, and they look at it and say, no, I'm denying it because I don't see this that I need. So with that said, and Carolyn's question was, I applied for EIDL on July 3rd. I didn't receive the grant. I was offered the loan. My credit was checked. The loan was processing for 3 weeks. Then I was sent an email on July 26th saying I was denied due to my credit. So as you've seen these other people on here, Carolyn, you want to boost your credit up. Boost your credit up on Experian Boost if you haven't done that already. And reconsider them and tell them, yeah, my credit might not have been so good, but I am in the process of, getting it higher, getting my score higher because I really need this loan and my business could really use it. So I would like you to reconsider me and my credit should be higher by now. Please, local office in New York. Here you go. Esma Measurementi, if you click on that link that's right above your name that says WWSB, it might have already been gone though, so let me go ahead and get you that. But if you click on that link, I put a link up there and you can just write in your city and it will tell you the SBA number, but I'm going to go ahead and get it for you. Local office in New York. Okay. In New York City, I guess you're talking, huh? Cool. All right, here you go. I'm going to give you the SBA in the District of New York. And it looking like it's going to be up. It's going to be the one on Plaza, Federal Plaza Suite. 3100. Oh, I did not want to do that. Dang it, now it's going to be a minute. Clicked on MapQuest. Why is it not dragging and dropping that? Copy. Okay. Here is the number for the New York SBA office. There you go. That one is for Asima Majamite. Hopefully that helps. Trish Deo. Could I use EIDL for construction for my new business? I am trying to open up. It's not supposed to be used for new business. No, it's not to start businesses. It's for existing businesses. Kzoo, thanks for your answer. My problem is the loan was funded when I realized the legal business name should be my name. Did I need to return the fund? No, you don't. Because everybody, I think a lot of people, a lot of us, I including me, made that mistake where I put the business name and my name, and my bank account is different than my business name. So I ended up having to put my name back on the application. So, and take my business name kind of off of it. And then it was just my personal information. So, no, that's normal. That's normal. You don't have to return that for, that happens. That happens a lot. That's probably happened to people that are in here right now. Oh, Brianna P. I got approved for the loan and I called the SBA number and the lady stated I should receive the loan payment after my signature. Yeah, that's a good. I think I'm clapping for that. Cool. Yeah, that's what they mean. They need to e-sign. Once you get that e-signature, you're gold. Just Julie every day. You call that number we gave you, and we gave you new ones too. Just, did you get the numbers from? Didn't I give you? Just Julie, didn't I give you the my boy James number? James Rudin? No. I thought I gave you that number. I can't believe that one didn't work. Cups of conversation. I was supposed to get a grant, and now they're start saying I'm not going to get it. Yeah, everybody was supposed to get the grant. Everybody was supposed to get it. Some of them get the good grant. Some of them get the bad. Some of them don't get it at all. And then we need this bill to pass. Bill S.4227. And if we can get with our state senators, we can make that happen, and we can get this bill in effect. We got people out there screaming and yelling that they're doing it, but they're not. You're doing it. This is the only way it gets done. Oh. You'll get it if we can get this bill signed, Cups. You should get it. Brenda. Ella's Fun Adventures. I like that name. Me too. Don't worry. Be patient and figure out on grass demands it. Yeah, right? Where did you go? Key M. I was denied due to ineligible business. Can I resend for consideration? Yes, absolutely. And when you send that reconsideration letter, you've got to send some proof of your business. Last year's taxes, some kind of profit and loss statements, something to show that you're a business. They should have asked you that before they denied you. So yeah, send them a reconsideration letter for sure. Raid Hyatt, if the bill passes, do you have to take action in the remaining 10K? I got 2K because I put 2 employees. Okay, so you're looking to get another 8K. If the bill passes, we're not supposed to have to do nothing. It's kind of like going to be like where you got the 2K sent, you'll get the other 8K sent. That's with anybody who did get the loan. Anybody or the grant, and a loan usually probably comes with. But wherever they sent your money, your loan, your grant, they should be able to send this to you as well. So, but we're still waiting. We're watching very closely. If anything changes with what we have to do so we can get our grant, we'll be ready and we'll do it. But we shouldn't have to do nothing, Raid, right now. Just keep your eyes open for the stimulus bill when it goes through, and keep your eyes open for that S.4227 hitting the floor as well, because that's going to be a big day when that thing hits. That's $180 billion, and it's $80 billion that they're talking about that's going to have to be allocated for this. So it's not a small bill, and a lot of people don't like it. 52 of them don't right now, and 49 of them do. We need 3 more, and the 3 more that we need are on the wrong team. Well, not the wrong team, but the Republicans don't want to do it. It's a Democratic bill. They don't want the Democrats looking so good, but you know how it is. It's politics. That's the way it goes. But yeah, man, if it goes through, we're all going to be a lot happier, and our businesses are going to be a lot better off. Thanks. Grand Dude, thanks. Was a full corporation before. Going to restructure in a different entity. Was debt-free, closed because of health. Yeah. Well, if you're using that money for that full corporation and you switch some things around, yeah. Yeah, I can't really answer that legally right now of what I would do. I think it was a full corporation before. I know what you're saying. Thanks. I was a full corporation going to restructure in a different entity, but that would be starting a business with the new funds. There's ways. I don't know how much you were loaned, but there's ways if your old business was still being funded, some way with personal funds, or if like your old business took such a major drastic hit as far as the rent was considered, and more money had to be allocated for the rent that you were on back rent. You couldn't pay it for 3 months, and $1,000 had to go to that. This hit you over here. Your payroll, you weren't able to pay yourself, so the payroll for that. You know what I'm saying is the money that you have. You got to make it work for your business that they funded it for. If it was all resourced in the time that you've had it since the time your old business closed down, then you could make it happen, is what I'm saying. If you understood that. Michael Butkowski. I'm Zana, Michael's wife. I applied. Okay, Zana, Michael's wife. Okay. I applied for the EIDL on June 20th, was denied the loan, and Tier 2 person told me I qualified for the grant. Haven't received the grant. Emails do I send a reconsideration? If they told you already that that you're qualified for the grant, you could, apparently you were denied. So whatever you were denied, you can ask for reconsideration on that. And depending how long it takes, you might have to wait a little bit longer for the grant to come back, because the money usually on the loan comes with the grant. So I would definitely do a reconsideration, depending on if you feel like that they mistreated your application. Anthony View, new LLC, conduct business in a new state. Yep. If you're just moving to a new state to start a new business with the money, that's not legal. That's not part of it. That's not the way they want you to do it. Anthony View, my lawyer said it would be illegal for me to have an entity in California if I move and do the business out of state. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, it would be it would be against the contract that you signed, that you wouldn't do that. That you wouldn't use the funds for that. The funds came with contingencies on them as to what we could use them for, and we can't use them for anything else. Okay, thank you, Krista Williams. Thank you, Natalia Petrenko. Update, email loan officer yesterday increased the loan to $10K, and he replied, request Ben forward to the other team. Meantime, sign for current offer because of high demand. Please takes longer. Yeah. Anthony View, thanks for the Q&A, by the way. Thank you, Anthony View. Carolyn Wanzo, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ida Scuffle. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Jay Simon, what's the SBA credit threshold? I was told it was 570. I have a 595, was still denied. Please advise. The threshold is not exactly a 570. The threshold is like a stock market with these people. I've seen a 489 get it. I've seen and it might have to do with what you own, what your liabilities and assets are, what you made last year. If you had I have a friend of mine, like I said, there's 550 credit score himself. I think it might even be lower, but he's a multimillionaire. He gets loans left and right. His interest is a little bit higher than most people's, but on this one, everybody's interest is low. So I would advise you to, if you can use Experian Boost to boost it some more, unless that's what you did. But the threshold of the credits in the SBA goes like this, depending on the money that's in and the confidence of the lenders. It's going to go lower. I would suggest, if you are going to apply, it's going to go lower with the new stimulus package. There's a lot of things that are going to make it a lot easier for people with lower credit to get financed. So if you don't mind waiting, if you don't want to wait, then you can do it now at $595. But if you don't mind waiting for a little bit longer for maybe a little bit more money, then you might want to go ahead and wait this one out. Taryn Holt, thank you for the information providing. Thank you, Taryn Holt, for watching. Ferocious Styles, when the bill passes, if we never got the grant but got the loan, will the grant be full? Yes, and full. Yes, I applied April, approved June, and was told money was allocated. I would not get it. Yes, you would get the full. That's what we're all. This is the full. This is the full right now. Now the Republicans could come back and say, "Oh, we're not going to do the whole 10. We'll do 2." Democrats come back, "No, we're not going to let you do 2. We're going to do 8." Republicans come back and say, "Hey, we'll meet in the middle at 5." Democrats say, "Give us 6." All right, let's do 6. So you never know what's going to go on, and you never know how the funds are going to be totally distributed. But right now, we're looking at getting the whole 10K if this can go through. Apply now or wait for the new bill to pass? That's another question. Same person. I think I just answered that. Yeah, I refer to that answer for XM3 THOD. If there might be, I would apply now if your credit's decent and this and that. But if you want to get more money, you might want to hit the second round, depending how long you have to wait. If you can't wait, I would go now with it. The Chica Clemens still waiting on response from the SBA in the boat with a lot of us here. I need the number for Tier 2 in Miami, Florida. I don't have the number for Tier 2 in Miami. Local office. On Tier 2, it doesn't go to... Tier 2 is federal, I believe. (305-536-5221). Here's the Miami number. Local. I have Tier 2 numbers also in my down below in the description, right below that bill, support the bill, number 1. Down below in the description, you will see Tier 2 numbers on the bottom, down below of the description. But there's Miami for you right there for Michael Butkowski. Called them and they told me I should hear something by the 7th. Oh, that's good news. That's good if they can give you a roundabout date. They usually don't do that for Lakeisha. Mills Lane, hey. Mills is back. Hey, Mills, how's it going, brother? It's good to see you. App processed July 2nd. No money yet. Yeah, I would make a couple calls, Mills. Make a couple calls. We're all here waiting. That's kind of the game that we're playing with so many of them. Love is the answer. I have Chime as my bank account. I'm approved, just waiting still. Yep. When it gets into that Chime, just pull it right out real quick and go open a bank account. But Chime's starting to come around. Chime is starting to come around. Probably not allocated. Yeah, you're probably right, Mills. It's probably not allocated. Edwidge Lafwant. Will everyone receive $10K regardless of the amount requested? For the grant, everybody is supposed to get $10,000. Yes, and that's for the advance. How do you return money? You don't. First of all, you're not supposed to touch it. If you want it to be returned, you don't touch it. If you did touch it, you're gonna probably call one of these numbers. I would call my local SBA agent and I would tell them the issue that happened and tell them you need to return it, and they will give you the same through the same portal that they sent it in, through the same routing phase and portal that they sent it in. You want to send it back and ask them if they can get with a Tier 2 or maybe even somebody higher than that to send it back. Tell them you don't want it. Can Uber drivers use their idle on cars since it will be used as a business purposes? Yes. Yes, it's to a certain amount. I believe it's 40% of it. So if you're looking to, if you get $10,000 and you, here's the deal. I'm an Uber driver and I'm driving, my car blows up on me and I got a $10,000 idle. Normally I make, I don't know, $1,000 a week. So I'm waiting 2-3 weeks to buy a car. I can use 40% on or 60% on payroll, 40% on my capital. So I got $4,000 I can use on spending capital. So I got $4,000 already, and I haven't done anything in 2 weeks, and I pay myself $1,000 a week. So now I got $6,000 for my car. The way you got to do that would probably be something like that. I wouldn't just go out and pull the 10 grand out and buy the car. I would wait a little bit longer and until the money would be payroll, and capital. Ivan Montero. I'm denied for the loan. I can get just the advance and keep it. Yeah. Yep. Tommy. If we get the 10K, it's strictly for business expenses, car repairs, payroll. What else? Rent, utilities. Are you talking about the grant, the fund? Yeah, you can use that for all kinds of, I mean, that's pretty much it. Repairs, payroll, business expenses. But that covers quite a bit. You can't use it for personal use. That's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. For Tommy. Sorry about that. Got to get strictly for business expenses, cars repair, payroll. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Inventories, office supplies, accounts payable, stuff like that. Go bill 4227. Ivan, yeah. That was the answer. Could they mail it out? They could. Depending on, they can mail the grant out because that's how you get, say, your stimulus check or your W-2s, stuff like that. It's a grant, so it's not going to really have to be paid back. So, yeah, they can mail that out. Thank you, Ferocious Styles. That was the answer. I'm approved. Could they send it through the mail? Yes, they could. They could send it through the mail. They won't do a PPP because that's a loan. They're more than likely not going to do that for the mail, but they can do a grant through the mail because that's like a stimulus check or a tax return or something like that. Thank you, Ferocious Styles. Love is the answer. I'm approved. Yes, noodle headaches. I've been waiting for 2.5 weeks. Had an SBA verify my information and banking information. What else can I do to expedite? You could. You've been waiting 2.5 weeks. That's not long. That's not very long. 2.5 weeks is already. You're already being expedited. It's kind of fast. Noodle hex. That's actually kind of fast. I don't know if they'd be able to do it any faster than that. 2.5 weeks is kind of quick. We have people here to wait until March. Most of us are waiting for, 2.5 weeks is, and you've already verified your information and your banking information. That's a pretty good sign, dude. I think you're in good shape. Lake Clemens is a good thing. I'm saying you should hear something by the 7th. Yes. That's a very good thing. To give you a timeline, I've never heard that, but I would consider that a very good thing. I would call them on the 7th if you haven't. Jack Boy Music Group, I was denied because I didn't make over 10 grand. Will I get the bill pass? If they get the bill pass, will I get it? Yes, they will. You will. Every eligible business, if they saw you were a business and you didn't make over 10 grand, but you were a business, that was the eligibility requirement. So if the bill passes as is, yes, we should get this 10 grand. And you would get that too. Make over 10. Will I get it pass? Thanks for the answer yesterday. Oh, yeah. No problem, Jack Boy. Thanks for showing up tonight. It's good to see you, bro. M3 method. That's what X method X. Thanks for the answer. I joined late, so I missed your initial answer. Oh, sorry. Life Media Pro, how are you? I heard we have to give the money back. What money you got to give back? You don't have to give any money back. Just boosted my score 8 points. Way to go, Anthony. That was easy. New Lex living in Maryland, but my license is from New York. Will they want me to send a copy of my ID? They might. Will they expect my ID to come from Maryland, where the business is located? I don't think so. I've had different IDs, different states. It's not like a make it or break it thing. What's the SBA number for Chicago? Okay. That's on Madison Avenue. Chicago SBA. Chicago SBA number up there for Flawless D. There you go. Oh, see, I heard you saying this morning. You heard me saying that at what, 2 o'clock in the morning last night? Yeah, we were on here for a long time, weren't we? Dr. Earl Graham, I heard you saying this morning that if your application number was a 2, you had to reapply, but if it's starting with a 3, we need to wait. True or false? Well, the number right now, the small business seeking EIDL loan that has an application number that begins with 2 should reapply once the application portal reopens. They will not lose their place in line because the SBA can match up with the new application with the date, timestamp, and original application submitted. But hold off on that right now. That's the information that we have been given by the SBA. Businesses applying for EIDL may request the advance up to $10,000 to be delivered quickly following request, and the applicant will not be required to repay the advance for the funds are used. Cover payroll, provide sick leave or other costs of business, even if the applicant is subsequently denied under the EIDL program. If you are in the process of applying for a loan and the loan had an application that begins with the number 3, you do not need to reapply for the loan. The Small Business Administration reports its continuing process. Applications that were in pipeline were when funding ran out and will reopen its application portal and accept new applications once it receives new appropriations. So we're still waiting on new appropriations right here. And right now we're waiting for a new portal to open. So I would not reapply right now, even if we had number 2. So, false. Yeah, because it says small business seeking EIDL loan will have application that begins with number 2. It's been over 30 days since you've gotten denied. Would be the only reason you need to oh, you're talking about reapplying for the loan. If you need to reapply for the loan? Or what? Dr. Earl Graham. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, that's what the SBA says. Okay. My finance person said that we had to check the box for the grant. I don't remember seeing the box for the grant. Did the SBA remove it? They removed it after the 11th. Yes, they did. But a lot of people forgot to check the box, and it shouldn't have mattered with the grant. It wasn't supposed to be in there. The box was not supposed to be there in the first place, but they moved it after the 11th because they ran out of money for it. Or they allocated the money elsewhere. Sonia 1226, hello, have anyone heard about unemployment money being stolen by someone putting out the account information in an account that's theirs? This happened to my daughter and unemployment. No, I haven't heard about that. I really don't know a whole lot about unemployment. I know somebody that works with the PUA. Somebody that is very close working with the PUA. I could find out, but he didn't even mention it to me today. Sonia is not helping. Any advice? I don't know about that one, Sonia. I'm sorry. Hon. Support the bill, y'all, Jay. What's up, hon? It's good to see you. Get real. If I only made $1,800 in 2019, can I get PPP? Yeah, well, that's a loan. I think you have to be approved for made over 10,000 for PPP. What's the limit on that? I don't think they're going to give you a loan if you only made 1,800. Let me see. Oh, how much should I have to make for payment protection program, PPP? Yeah, I don't know what kind of loan they'd be willing to give you, because I think half of that would be 800. Hold on. Each state might be different on that. Well, you know, I'm not seeing a limit on how much you make, and this is for Get Real. Get Real, I'm not seeing a limit on how much you make. So the maximum amount of money you can borrow through a PPP is equal to 2.5 times your average monthly payroll cost, or $10 million, whichever is lower. So equal to 2.5 times your average monthly payroll cost. So if you were to go 2.5 times your average monthly payroll cost, if you made $1,800 last year, your payroll could have been 100. Your payroll would only be 2.5 times of that would only be like $200. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a loan for PPP with that. I would probably file for a grant for the EIDL. I wouldn't go PPP on that. Get Real. I got a grant for 1,000. Will we get another? Oh, you did get a grant for 1,000, so that's good. Yeah, you'll get the 9K. Because you're a business. As long as you file taxes, you got the grant. So yeah, you got one. That means you would get the other. Absolutely. Yeah. That's what we're going for. That's why you, Get Real, need to push for that bill. Samuel Colmenero, how many days did it take for you to get your loan? On my 9th day, I signed and approved. You're just bragging. That's just bragging. Samuel, that's wrong, man. There's people in here waiting forever. You did yours on your 9th day. It took me 40 days. 40. When will the bill come to the floor? It's supposed to come tomorrow. It was supposed to be tomorrow. That's what Mnuchin and Carranza said last week or 2 weeks ago, that it was going to be done on, or this Friday. It was I think last Wednesday or something. They said it was going to be this Friday. So it's supposed to be actually it's 2:23 here in the morning in Florida. So it should be today. Billionaire. Ooh, where are we at? Dun, 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 dun. How many days did it take for you to get the loan? 2 days. Sanders. 2 days. Sanders. I received the loan, but my bank sent it back because it had checking on it. I gave the SBA my savings account by mistake. I called the SBA and they told me I have to do a new application. Dang, that sucks. That really sucks. They can't just change. Wow, because they sent it back, because the bank sent it back. If they would have just held it there and called you. I'm a limo driver. I got 1K. Well, I get the other 9K. You're supposed to. Yep, you were supposed to the first time. Billionaire, trillionaire. You were supposed to get it already, and you didn't. So that's what they're coming back with the second bill, saying you guys screwed up. The SBA did some things that they really shouldn't have. David Weeks, when will the bill come to the floor? It's supposed to be tomorrow. 2 today, Sanders. So do you think they will resend it? It will, of course. It's not going to be approved tomorrow. You'll never see them go to the floor one day and everybody's like, yeah, we'll do it. No, it goes back and forth. It's going to be then McConnell's going to have to get involved, and Pelosi and all these. Everybody's going to have to get involved, and some will take credit and some will be. Yeah, it's going to be longer than tomorrow, but it's going to hit the floor tomorrow. So we're going to be able to see what the Republicans' response is to it. Like, how are they attacking it? So we'll see how it goes. And they can't really attack because Cornyn is Republican, so they'd be attacking him. But Cornyn is the man right now in our corner. Corner. So do you think they'll send it? Yes. Thank you, Noodle Hex. Michael Butkowski, how do I do a letter of reconsideration or email? Email, and I do this still qualify for the 10,000. I'm in Miami, Florida. I need the number tier 2. What should I do? What do you need there? Let's see. Reconsideration. Let me get that for you. A letter of reconsideration is basically just like you would you would write an email. And I'll give you the email link right here. And it's also everything letter of reconsideration. This is from Michael Butkowski. You're in Miami. I need number tier 2. And also on the bottom of this, bottom of the description here, You will also see tier 2 numbers that you can call that's on the bottom of the description. If anybody needs those. This one's Miami. And then in the bottom of the description, Michael Bukowski, you will see the tier 2 numbers that you can use. Yes, the loan or grant. Dr. Earl, I missed it. I missed your question. Yes, the loan or the grant. Teacher Clemens, would I apply for PPP through my bank, Navy Federal? Yeah, absolutely. If your bank is open and they're taking PPP apps, yeah, the best thing to do is go right there. It'd be so much easier. Navy Federal too. Yeah, you should be good to go. Sonia 126. Okay, you said know someone in the PUA. Can I get their information or leave them mine? Really need help with my unemployment issue. Yeah, I don't know how we would do that. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Sonia. How can I do that? Wait. How can I put? I don't know how to give you their information. Hold on one second. Be right back. Okay, Sonia, 1226S. Do me a favor, Sonia, is go to one of my other videos or something, and I read all my comments. So if you go to one of my other videos and you leave me a comment, I'll get that on the other one, and it won't be so like open with all these people, and we'll have like we'll do a private sharing through that comment, okay? And then I'll give you the number, and I can get you on the phone with them tomorrow. So do that, Sonia, and I got your number, PUA Sonia, and then you can talk to them tomorrow. I usually don't do PUA stuff, but I'll help you out with that. Okay? So yeah, just go to one of my other videos and leave a comment and say, hey, I talked to you on the chat about PUA. Can you hook me up? And we'll do that. So yeah. Okay, Karen Morales. I talked to my loan officer and said I was approved. I talked to the SBA representative and told me my application was to send it. My application was sent to it. Okay. That's good, Karen Morales. That's good news. I talked to my loan officer and I said I was approved. That's good. I talked to my SBA representative and told me my application was sent to it. That means they should be opening a portal for you. Now you just wait. Depending on when that was, if you've been waiting a long time since they said that, you shouldn't be having to. When will the bill go to the vote? I believe the bill goes to the vote tomorrow. I believe it hits the floor tomorrow. Texas, get real. Texas is good. Good stuff. That's where Cornyn's at, man. That's where the boy who's going to pass this bill is at. Chase Rice. I filed the 7,200 employee return tax. With this new PPP, I will be able to get the new PP. Yeah. I filed Form 7,200 for employee retention tax credit. With this new PPP, will I be able to get the new PPP? That's a good question with Form 7,200, huh? Okay. Hold on. No, sir. Chase writes that answer is no. You're not allowed to you can't do both. It's one or the other. So yeah, if you did the 7,200 for employees, yeah, you cannot do advantage of both. When it comes to PPP or employee retention credit, yeah, you might be able to resubmit for employee retention credit, but you can't do both PPP. It's kind of a wash. Get real. Do we have anything to do to get the 9K, or they just send it? Right now, they're just supposed to have to send it, but we can't just take their word for it right now because things do change. So we don't. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm just double checking on that employee retention tax. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I wish I had better news for you on that one, Chase. Sorry. Okay, get real. Do we have to do anything to get the 9,000, or they just send it? They are supposed to just send it, but we're not sure yet. But we're not gonna take their word for it. Like I said, we're probably gonna be keeping our eyes open in case they say, "Hey, you gotta resubmit your applications if you want it," because then that way they have a better chance of people not resubmitting their applications, and they would save some money that way. So that could be a catch, that we have to resubmit our applications. But right now, they're supposed to, as the portal and the protocols are set right now, they could just deliver it right through the pipeline that we got our first monies in. Hadasaki fake. We got approved for EIDL, not grant. 30 grand loan. We didn't take. Can we apply one more time? You shouldn't have to apply one more time unless you want to take the money. If it was and it's past 30 days due, you could apply again, but you want to wait until the next stimulus check passes before we really reapply again. If you didn't take the money, approved for EIDL, not the grant. And if it's that you're just looking to get the grant only, then you might want to just wait until this bill passes. If this bill passes, then you're pretty much in line for a grant. All right, guys, it's getting late. I'm sorry that I'm missing people here. Am I almost at the bottom here? Wow, I'm doing good. It took 40, 50 days to get approved, but after I signed, how many days did it take for your loan to get? Oh, if you e-signed, it took me, I e-signed on a Friday and I got it on a Monday. Right now it's taking 3 to 5 days, but I met a lady the other day who took it 8. So that's the most I've seen it take. We're talking about the HEALS Act to go to the Senate tomorrow, not the S.4227. No, we're talking about the S.4227. There's a lot of bills that go to the floor every day. I think there were like, I was watching it today. There were a lot of bills that hit the floor today. Even the Juneteenth bill hit the floor. That's what Cornyn was talking about. That's what your Texas boy was talking about. The Republican that's the bipartisan Republican on this bill went up to the floor. He had the floor and he talked about Juneteenth, and he didn't talk about the S.4227 has not passed in the House yet. That's what we're trying to do here with the S.4227. It hasn't happened. It will pass in the House because it was written by Democrats, and the representatives will pass it. It's their bill. Thank you, Samuel, for supporting the bill. That's why everybody was really excited about getting more people on board today. I saw a couple of videos of everybody cheering about that, but we need a couple of Republicans on board. Just a couple more. That's what was so important when Cornyn hit the table saying, hey, I'm in on it. That was when it's bipartisan. Anyway, God bless you. God bless us all. Can I get another PPP with my other business with a different EIN number? And LLC is in good standing with the state. Both my businesses have similar names, though. That's what I'm worried about. The similar names, they're not worried about. That's what they need. They need to show. You need to show that you filed in different taxes with different forms. Absolutely. You're eligible for 2 EIDLs. You're eligible for PPPs to support each of your businesses for sure. The answer is yes, Snowbird Bob. I'm in Miami. They declined me for the loan, but they gave me a $1K. How can I get the rest of my $9K? By going through that bill and signing it and telling the Senate you want your money, because we need to get more pressure on them right now, guys. David Weeks, if you applied for reconsideration, haven't been denied the second time, is it safe that you won't after 2 weeks? Haven't been denied a second time. Oh, you haven't been denied on the second one? No, it's still in the portal. You might just want to call somebody on the SBA and say, hey, my reconsideration letter is in. Can I talk to somebody and ask them if it's in front of a set of eyes, or how long is the waiting process right now for that? Thank you so much, Sonia. Yeah, make sure you go and get with go give me an email somewhere, Sonia. We'll try to get that figured out for you. Somebody's pretty low, so yeah. Hi, how you told me. Wanchuki Choi. Had a loan approved and documented on July 19th, but do I hear any response back? I contacted the SBA yesterday. She said my status is fine. I wonder if they should release the funds. If you e-signed your documents, and your portal is still gray? No, it can't be, because it had to be green for you to e-sign. I would definitely call again on Joy. I'd be calling every day, because that money is, I would call again on your e-signature, and it's the 19th that you signed, and today is Choi just broke a record. One and E Choi. 10 days. Wow. 10 days after an e-sign. That breaks the record, bro. Yeah, call him again. I'd call him again and say, I don't know. Say this is not normal. This doesn't happen. Why is it happening now? How you just told me a while ago to send a letter for the grant. That was, yeah. Yep, send a letter to the United States Senate Committee. I will give you the link again. I will give everybody the link here again. Please send a letter to them. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I thought you meant, maybe I think I meant the Senate Committee for the grant, for the 10K grant, Michael. That's what I thought you meant. Lil's complicated. Okay, I passed a few people. Thank you, Hasika Fake. Appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Grit Real. I signed the closing documents of my loan. How long do I have to wait until I get my disbursement? As we've seen up there, we just saw somebody with 10 days, which is a record, but normally it takes a day, tops 5. A record that I've seen was 8 until tonight. I saw one at 10. T. Carlson, okay, got here. Haven't filed the EIDL yet. Will 4227 make it so 10,000 will be available again? Yes, that's what we're pushing for. That's why we need to send in that paper, send in that link I just put down there. I'm going to put it down there again, pasting it to the bottom again, guys. Once you click on that link, it takes you down. Just go and give your... Once you click on that link, you're going to go down to feedback on your disaster recovery, and then you will, right inside there, the You Support Bill 4227, and that is called pushing the sender. pushing your senators, and that's how we do it. Thanks for the great information. I will be glued to C-SPAN tomorrow. You and me both, Doc. You and me both, brother. Let's get this done. Let's get this done, and tomorrow we can email them again. We can send a million emails. It will make them very happy, pleased to see us. Do you believe that we will have to reapply for the 10K or will automatically received? If I received the 10 Rebel Holy Troll, we would probably just get it. That would be the easiest thing for the government to do and the easiest thing for all of us to do. So it would be like a stimulus check coming. Like you get the stimulus check. Wouldn't that be cool, getting the stimulus checks and then getting the grant? Business could get moving again. That would be great. Right now we don't have to reapply. But of course, when things change, they might make new stipulations where everybody reapplies again. But that would just put the SBA in total into a wreck. They don't need to do that. That would make it work harder for them too. Gossman, if I sign the closing documents for a loan, how long do how long do I have to wait until I get my disbursement? Yeah, if you sign closing documents, it should be any day now, brother. Get real. Thank you very much, brother. I signed closing documents for my loan. How long do I have to wait to get my disbursement? It should be any day now. I signed on Friday and got it on Monday. Anybody in here can give Gossman a time, how much it took for them? Because I got one person that says they're waiting on their 10th day and still haven't gotten it. But most people that I talk to is like a 5-day. 3 to 5 is the after signing a document. It's usually 1 to 3 really, but then I say 3 to 5, so get more surprised when you get it earlier. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Karen, thank you so much. Gossman, I signed the closing documents. That was for you. Karina Morales, let's try again. I talked to my loan officer, told me I was approved. Then I talked to my SBA representative, told me my application was sent to the IT. Okay, sent to the IT department. Okay. Your loan officer said it was approved, and you talked to the representative and told you the application was sent to the IT department. In transit department? Hold on. That puts it in a different place right here where I'm checking on the IT department. It's technical assistance, but that's just technical assistance. Technical assistance program. It's different. Yeah, you're trying that again. I've never heard of the IT department. Never heard of the IT department. I'm going to give you a number, Karina Morales. I'm going to write this number down for Karina Morales. This is okay, where'd it go? Hold on a second. You can thank me later. There we go. I'm not sure about that IT thing. Morales, Karina, this is for you. There, I just put a link in there, Karina. That's for you. Call them and tell them what you told me. Tell her what you told me and be very, very kind and very, very sweet to this person, please. Snowboard Dobb, thank you. Thank you. David Weeks, thank you. Thanks you. Liz Miss Complicated. Good evening, Speak. Thank you for coming live again. It's been processing loan part for 4 days. What's your thought on that? Processing for 4 days ain't too bad. Processing usually takes more than 4 days. At least it's in processing. I think that's a good sign. I would say processing 4 days is good. If I started processing longer than 2 weeks, actually 3 is about when people start getting really panicky. But with 4 days, I think you're safe. I mean, just got to wait it out right now, little miscomp. Good to see you tonight, too. Thanks for showing up. Support the bill. That way, if by the time the processing does go through, hopefully you can get the $10,000 along with it, which would be really nice. Thanks. I will call tomorrow. Yes, call tomorrow. You're welcome, Wanda Choi. Thank you, T. Carlson. Thank you. Simon Alpha. Hi, thanks for a great job. God bless you. My business qualified for the PPP program without employees? Yes. I am only employed now with its LLC software engineering business. Absolutely. You can apply for PPP and you can apply for EIDL. And you'll also be, if this grant goes through, the bill, you'll also would be qualified for a $10,000 grant as well. But yeah, you as a independent business, that's what these are for. These where the PPP is for. So I would definitely, sign up. The applications don't take that long, and businesses right now are needing it more than ever. Now is the time to get it. Simon Alpha for sure. Yes. DJ in the streets. If you have been denied before July 15th, would the grant be retroactive? Yes. Yes. The grant would be retroactive to anyone that has applied and has been seen as a business. Thank you, T. Carlson. Okay, Potter. Michael Butkowski. This is the Zeno. I told you earlier to send me a letter of reconsideration for the grant. I haven't received it yet since June 20th. How do I go about doing the reconsideration letter? It's just a link. You just go into sbcreconsideration.gov. I will put the link here for you. It's not really a link. It's it is just an email address. I'm going to put that here. Reconsideration email address. I just put the reconsideration email address there, Mike Bukowski. So just copy and paste that, and then go write an email right now. Unless your credit score hasn't got bumped up yet. Potter plays. I just hope the grant comes through. 1K was nice, but it only goes so far. You know that. A lot of people are like, oh, every business is going to get 10K. 10K for a business is not much. Somebody's like, oh, you guys are just scamming people. No, I'm not. 10K for a business is not a lot. If anybody ever had a business, 10K does not last long, especially when you're trying to stay afloat. So this would really help. I'm going to delete that morals number. I hope you got that. I'm going to delete Don's number. I'm removing that. You're welcome. Karina, be nice, please. 7 Speaks. Okay, so 7 Speaks says they have been telling people that they will send your app to IT if the link to the signed documents is shaded gray. Shaded gray is just a waiting period that we've all been through. Interesting. So maybe it's a technical thing. If that's the case, then there's a technical error, because that's the technical side of it. It's the technical, so it would be like something's wrong in the portal. Something's wrong there. So that's what that means. Okay. Thank you, 7 Speaks. That was good information. That's really good information. But the thing about that too is, didn't you say you already e-signed? You did e-sign? If you e-signed, once you e-sign, it goes gray and it never comes back again for green. Interesting. Okay. but it makes sense. Wow. Oh gosh. Okay, almost there. Karate videos and more. I also applied. I got $2K at the employees, and I got $5,400 in the $10K loan offer. What can I expect if this passes? Yeah, you would get, for karate, you would get another $8,000 if this passes. 7 Speaks. I've been processing since July 19th. Yeah, that's not too bad. For 3 weeks is when people start. You should really start getting with somebody. A little miscomplicated. Thank you. Good seeing you. I signed the bill tonight. Thank you so much for signing the bill. A little miscomplicated. Potter Plays. Will we have to reply if they pass the bill? We don't know yet, but right now, as of now, no. No, that would only make things more difficult for everybody. And I didn't receive the grant, says Alside C. I didn't receive the grant. I think that was because I put the wrong name in the account, but also after I sent signature before, I'm going to receive the money. Okay, let me read that again. I didn't receive the grant. I think that was because I put the wrong name in the account. Yeah, that could probably do it. But I saw after, and I send my signature before. I'm going to receive the grant money. I'm going to receive the money. Well, if you corrected everything, and if you corrected it and they sent you different information and they said fix this and fix this, then yeah, you should see your money if you signed for it. If you did do a signature, as long as everything was correct at the end of the signature, not, well, actually, if you signed for it, if you e-sign, then the money is coming for you. That goes to Alice's C. Tom Holder, my grant is in processing for about a week, and then I was funding for about 3 or 4 days before it hit bank. Okay. See? That's about right. That's about right. Oh, after you're e-signed. So there's an 8-day process again for an e-sign. Oh, no, it was in processing. So Tom Holder, that was an 8-day, 8 days. That's kind of right up there. So maybe they're getting a little longer after the e-signs go. What is the link? Said Michael Belvin's a letter of reconsideration. It's not really a link for the letter of reconsideration. It's just a copy and paste it, and it is an email address. That email address, I'm going to put it down in the link below, is PDC reconsideration at SBA.gov. Right there. I just threw that up there for you, Michael Blevins. Should be on the bottom. Just copy and paste that and save it, and then that's who you email it to. That's the email it to. Oh, I already had it. It was right below you there. Okay. Can gig workers get PPP EIDL and PUA unemployment? No. PUA unemployment, you can't get PUA and PPP or EIDL at the same time. Or you can't get unemployment at the same time as either PPP and EIDL. You can get PPP at the same time as you get the EIDL, but unemployment has to come. You either got to get rid of the unemployment first or go on drop the other one and go later for it. So unemployment and PPP and EIDL set offset. You can't do the same. You can't do them all at once. Because that's the deal with PPP and EIDL loans are so you don't have to go on unemployment, and kind of pays that so it doesn't show the unemployment numbers. Hey, 7 Speaks. Hello. Mike Asriel in Philadelphia. People have been getting 10, 15 grand plus 600, 708 weekly and never worked and getting SSI. I got PUA. Still got a PUA. Can anyone get this? This is for businesses only. If you own a business, you can get it. Exactly. That happened to me as well. Solomon Dologist says 7 Speaks. No. Karate videos. Cool. Avanta Morie. Thank you, Karates. It means IT means Department of Technology and Internal Technology. Yep. So yeah, it's a technical issue. That's different for SBA. Yeah, the portal's I got a file for a grant on Wednesday. They shut it down on Saturday. Got grant Monday. Nice. Got real, $1,000. Beat up being fresh. Does business have to be in good standing to get the loan? I would be in good standing as long as there's no outstanding debts to the government. And yeah, you should be in good standing to get some kind of a loan. I mean, they'll look at that. It doesn't mean you will or will not, but there's a minority act coming in right now that the minority bill that Rubio is just doing right now. It's just crazy, dude. It's come with all kinds of benefits, and the limitations on that, good standings and stuff, I don't think is going to be a real big deal because it's going to be like a ground up thing. You'll be starting from the ground up, but keep your eye, Beto, close to this minority. This new minority bill that Rubio's doing. Keep your eye close. I think they're going to throw in $100 billion right off the bat on that, and that's going to pass like that. Samuel Colmero, if you get the USBA loan, can you also get PPP? If you mean the EIDL loan, or are you talking about the any type of like, if you can do it with an EIDL loan, but you can't do it with a you can get the EIDL loan and a PPP. USBA, where's that at? I'm not real familiar with the USBA. Tom Holder, what it was after 2 to 3 days after sign. Okay. All right, that's it. We're hoping it passes tomorrow. I'm so thirsty. Well, but it won't. So it'll pass, I think, looking around the 7th. All right, guys, my question and answer time is up. I have hit the bottom. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Please come back. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Q&As. Support that bill. And you guys have a blessed night. Thanks for watching. Good night, all. It's an early night.